Welcome back everybody. In this video we are going to look at the functions when using OneNote on a Windows computer. Okay, so what we'll have a look at today, we'll just look at some of the functions, and one of them, obviously at the top of your OneNote you'll have some tabs. So there is a Home tab, and you'll have an Insert tab, Drawer, you might have a History tab, and there is also a Review tab as well. If we go back to the Home tab, and here is a blank page, we'll just go through some of the things you can do. So if you click anywhere with your cursor, then you can start typing and that will create a text box. And then with that you can highlight that text, and you can use the functions up here to change that text. So you might want to change the font of that. You could make it bold. You can underline the text or make it into italics. You could highlight that text, and you can use different colors to highlight it. So I'll just have to go like that, and you can use different colors. You can also change the color of the text, and then you could also increase the size as well. You can move that text box anywhere around the page. So if you have a PDF document and you're unable to type straight into it, you might want to start typing over the side here. And then you can drag that text box over onto the PDF document. So if we go to the Insert tab, some of the common things you might use here is if you've taken a photo on an external device, then you could go to your pictures and then select the file that you'd like to insert. In this case we've got a magpie, so you can move that image just like you could with the text boxes. You can resize it by pulling it in and out, and you can also do a few other important things here. You could record your own audio, so if your teacher has asked you to respond to something, you don't always have to type it. You might be able to press this and it will record straight away. So as soon as you press that button, it started recording. You press stop and then you can press play to hear it back, and you'll just have to turn up the volume of your device to hear that. So you can see there that there's the audio file that was created from using your voice, and you can move that also anywhere around the screen. You can right click on it and you can rename it, or you could just click on it and press delete and it will disappear. There are other functions inside of here that you might be interested in, like stickers. So this will require an internet connection, and then you'll be able to access some stickers here and push them into your OneNote file. Moving on, we've got the draw function. I'll let the stickers continue to download. So you can highlight text using this method as well, and you can also draw if you were to try to draw some shapes. You do have lots of shapes over here to choose from as well, so you might want to, if we want to circle some of the words, so we can circle the word duck, and you can play around with these shapes as well. Something that kids usually find difficult is if they are drawing and then they want to get back to typing again, they just have to click up here and onto that type, and then they can start typing again. Next function we'll look at is review. So there is some different things like spelling checking and thesaurus and those sort of functions. And if we go to view, this is where you could change the color of your page. You could add in some ruled lines, especially if you're doing a task that requires you to write on the lines. And obviously there is some zoom in and zoom out functions inside of there as well. So now we'll have a quick look at, so we'll grab one of these stickers and we can pop that there, and you can move those stickers around as well and resize them as you wish. So if I close that, we'll have a look at a sample task. So this might be a task that you get. It's a PDF document from a teacher, and it requires you to take a photo of some of these creatures and insert them. So we've got a bird, a flowering plant, and a creature with 6 legs. So to type into this, so it says, you can actually just click straight into it. If you're finding that difficult, create the text box over to the side and drag it on. So I might just do that now. So I'll type over on the side and drag that in. I'll write about a magpie. Magpies live for 20 years and stay within 10 kilometers of their nests. And then you'll be able to, we'll just fix that one up. You'll be able to drag that straight on there. It'd be really good if you can actually highlight that and change that to a blue font. So we've got a few different blues there, but if you change that to blue, and then your teacher will respond with some green feedback or possibly an audio file. And as for the picture, as I showed you before, if we go to Insert and we go to Pictures, then you can find the picture that you have taken and then resize it and put it in like this. And I'll let you keep playing around. So that's an example task that you might be given. If you have any questions about the functions of OneNote, just flick me an email. See you next time.